We're going to continue with our angles lesson by continuing on to classifying triangles. We classify triangles in two ways. One is by angle measurements and the other is by side measurements. So by angles, we would see if a triangle has all acute angles, it's an acute triangle. If it has one right angle or 90-degree angle, it's a right triangle, and then of course obtuse triangle. And then by sides, we would classify as scalene. Scalene has no equal sides. Okay, they're all different lengths. Isosceles has at least two congruent sides, so two sides are the same length, and then equilateral, all three sides are the same length. All right. So starting by classifying this triangle here, you can see at the very top it's got the little 90-degree mark there. So by angles, this would be a right triangle because there is a right angle. Okay, by sides, these two little hash marks here, there's two hash marks on each of these sides. This means these two sides are equal in length. So by sides, this is an isosceles. Okay, looking at this one. All right, we have another triangle here. This angle up here at the top, if we were to measure it, is greater than 90 degrees. So by angles, this is an obtuse triangle. And then of course we have the little hash marks here. There's one here and one here. That means these two match. So this is still isosceles. On this triangle, we can see that all the angles match, 60, 60, 60. So they're all acute. So this is an acute triangle. And by sides, we see there's one single hash mark on every side. That means all the sides match. That makes it an equilateral. Using your protractor to classify these triangles, you would measure the sides and the angles. Okay. Number 4 is all acute. So this is an acute triangle. And then you would measure your sides with your protractor to find out if any of the side lengths match. So then you would know if it's scalene, isosceles, or equilateral. So go ahead and do number 4 and number 5. This obviously has one obtuse angle, so it's going to be an obtuse triangle. And then you'll have to measure your sides to see if they match at all. Remember that the sum of the measures of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So if you add up all the angles in a triangle, you should get 180 degrees. Therefore, if x is 43 degrees and y is 119 degrees, what will z be? Well, if we add them all up, they should add up to 180. So we need to find out what this is going to be here. 43 and 119 is 162 degrees. So if I subtract that from 180, z should be 18 degrees. Okay? Same thing here. I've got two angles. I need to find the third one. So 89 and 60 is what I've got so far. So I've got 149 degrees so far. So to make 180, I'm going to have to subtract that. And that tells me that my last angle should be 31 degrees. All right. We're doing the same thing here, just without a picture. We have triangle ABC. When we have triangle ABC, that means each point of the triangle has one of these letters. So angle A is 25. Angle B is 108. Obviously, I didn't draw this to scale. And then angle C would be what we're trying to find out. So this angle B is an obtuse angle. Angle A is small. And we're trying to find out what the measurement of angle C is for that one. Also in number 8, And remember, it has to add up to 180, so you're going to add your two angles and subtract from 180. You do that in number 8 also. This is triangle EFG. All right, so you are going to complete the assignment that you have on classifying triangles.